No, look, we're gonna need the dresses sooner than that. Well, do you know anybody else that can do the job? No, I am being reasonable here. It's just that, you know what? Never mind. Goodbye.
Okay, so still no luck with the manufacturers?
I got other options.
Well, good. That's super. Okay, here I go. I am off to meet David Bordiso.
Why are you all, fancy-pantsy here?
I'm not fancy-pantsy. I'm just attempting to be, you know, fashionable.
Lucy, if you want to get into business with this guy, that's your business and ultimately your call.
Yes, but...
Bordiso didn't get to where he is by being nice. He has the means to take over an operation before our so-called partner knows what hit him or her.
Julie's money seems to have disappeared.
Did her lawyer check it out?
Yeah, nothing, but I don't think the money's gone.
And you want me to find it?
So I can use it to make certain that Julie receives the best treatment possible. I also want to make sure that she doesn't lose all her money while she's getting that treatment.
Do you have any leads, Mr. Scanlon?
When the DA's office was investigating Julie for the murders, they found a forged ID.
Marcia Cooper? I read the papers.
Well, I was wondering if she might have gotten a Social Security number and opened a bank account under that name.
In which case it could sit there untouched forever.
Not helping Julie.
I'm an excellent investigator. If Julie got Marcia Cooper a Social Security number, I'll find out what it is.
And then I would like you to track the assets.
I'm on it.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Geller. I would also appreciate complete discretion. I'm already taking enough heat trying to help Julie.
Goes without saying. I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Very nice. I almost bought that performance myself.
If Julie hid her money under the name Marcia Cooper, we're about to find out where it is. And then we'll be one step closer to separating Chris Ramsey from his money.
And to breaking up Joe and Karen.
My socks were right here yesterday.
Top drawer, right side.
Clean?
Amazing, isn't it?
All right. Tennis shoes.
The closet.
I knew that. I did.
Okay.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
I wanted to update you guys on the listening devices you found.
Great. Come on in.
Great.
I'll make you some coffee.
Oh, no, thanks. Actually, I'm on my way to see Julie. Decided to come right out and ask her if she planted the bugs.
Is Julie in any kind of condition to be questioned?
Her doctor said she was lucid.
Maybe I should come with you.
Not a good idea. Julie hasn't always responded well to seeing old friends.
But you think she'll respond well to the police?
She trusts me. We spoke quite a bit when she was in custody.
You're probably right.
I'll keep you informed. Take care.
Yeah, whenever I think about Julie,
I know.
She was gonna be my maid of honor. That seems like eons ago.
It's been one roller coaster of a year.
Yeah. Hey, there have been some ups. Neil's remission from leukemia.
And we're getting married. I would call that a pretty big
Yes,
up.
I would too. That's a very big up. Wow.
Oh, Wow. Wow as in fancy, or wow and I look extremely fashionable?
Wow, and everything. What are you doing here?
Well, I have to pick up a school report that Serena left in Gail's office, but I am on my way to meet with David Bordiso.
The clothing manufacturer?
Yes, listen. I'm so excited because he wants to go in partnership with me on the Serena line. But I'm saying no, but I am hoping to get a few hints from him.
I am very impressed.
Actually, it turns out it's fate. Do you know, I saw Mr. Bordiso's face in my crystal ball before he even called me.
That's eerie.
No, it's actually destiny. I am telling you, Ellen, there is something so powerful happening with the Serena line.
Oh, Lucy.
It is. Think about it. Scott and I, what do we have? We get together as soon as I put the dress on. What about Eve? As much as I hate to say it, when she put the dress on, Kevin was very impressed. And you put that dress on, and Sebastian came back into your life.
Don't even get me started on that. No.
Oh, come on. You're not still annoyed at me over the little Sebastian thing. I mean, it's turned out fine, hasn't it?
First, he tracks me down here at GH. Then the next thing you know, he's got a job in Port Charles. And then he's sitting in my living room having coffee with Matt and me. You call that fine?
Don't you see? Don't you really see? That is the power of the dress.
If that is the power of the dress, then I don't want to be anywhere near it.
How'd it go with Ramsey last night? Did you distract him from asking about your financial advisor?
His mind was on other things.
Oh. You amaze me, Courtney. Never one to confuse sex with love.
A mistake 99% of women make. I, however, don't happen to be one of them.
Nothing like a little wild sex to cloud a guy's mind and set him up to be scammed. Chris Ramsey is going to regret the day he ever screwed me over.
Yeah, it's just too bad Joe's head isn't as easy to turn as Chris's.
All we have to do is make Karen think it is.
Get her to believe Joe's being unfaithful.
Has a secret life.
Isn't the oh-so-perfect gentleman Karen thought he was.
But is, in fact, a creepy sex addict.
Oh, Frank, that's great. So how do we do it?
Well, I've got a few ideas.
Okay, Frank. What we need is a way to get Karen suspicious, start the ball rolling.
Before they found the bug, I heard Joe tell Karen that he was going to the gym today while she was having lunch with Scott.
You're not thinking of breaking in their apartment today.
It's the perfect time to plant evidence.
Frank, Garcia just found that bug yesterday. The police could still be watching their apartment.
I'm pretty sure they bought the whole crazy Julie Planet story. Besides, I thought you liked to live on the edge.
The edge is one thing. Jail's another.
Fine. Breaking up Joe and Karen is your priority.
Oh, yeah, like you don't want to get back at Joe for testifying against you at the hearing.
As far as I'm concerned, we can wait around until the two lovebirds exchange vows.
Let's go.
All right.
Lovely to see you, Miss Go.
Oh, Lucy, please.
Lucy, yes. Thank you. Please, come in.
Thank you.
Can I offer you some champagne or sherry?
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, well, have a seat, please.
Oh, okay.
Have you, given my offer some thought?
Well, yes, of course I have, and I'm just so extremely flattered.
Well, you've got your finger on the pulse. I have countless connections. We can make beautiful dresses together.
Oh, do you really honestly see the potential in my vision?
Potential? It'll soar.
Oh, I cannot tell you what that does to me to hear you, David Bordiso, tell me, Lucy Coe, that you think I, Lucy Coe, could soar just like you, David Bordiso. It's just this incredible feeling.
Well, shall I, draw up the papers?
No.
No?
At this time, it's best for me not to go in partnership with anyone.
I'm disappointed. But, I understand.
Oh, You do?
Well, you want to maintain control of your vision, and I wish you well. But I feel compelled to warn you that I've known people with talent and vision who have failed because they didn't know the business.
Well, we do have one teeny tiny little problem. We need a manufacturer, and we need him fast.
Well, perhaps I can make some phone calls. No strings.
That is a very, very reasonable offer. Very generous. Ooh, I accept.
Wonderful.
So how is that new living arrangement going?
Oh, well, you know, we've had a few discussions about my hogging the bathroom, his being a slob, that kind of thing, but, basically, I don't think I've ever been happier.
It's obvious.
Why? Because I'm smiling all the time.
Well, that was my first clue. And I'm glad because it looks good on you. Is everything okay with Neil?
Neil's terrific. I'm crazy about that kid. Courtney, on the other hand,
Your problem?
I won't let her be.
That's my girl.
Scott, about my wedding,
Oh, I'll alert the caterers. Fish sticks?
I want you to give me away. When I was little, I used to imagine my wedding. You know, I used to picture walking down the aisle with a beautiful white dress, but I always used to get sad because I didn't have a dad to give me away.
I'm sorry that you were sad.
When I thought you had died in that plane crash in Florida, I wrote you a letter. In it, I told you about all the ways I used to picture you when I was a little girl, you know, all these different fantasies. Then I met my real dad. And you were better than anybody I'd ever imagined. I love you. Will you give me away at my wedding?
I would be honored.
Garcia, this is a pleasant surprise.
How you doing, Julie?
I've been better. Why aren't you out there rounding up more bad guys?
Because I came to see you. The doctor told me about your pregnancy.
It's what gets me through the day. It's another life, you know, someone to live for.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
There's nothing more to tell about the murders. You know everything.
I know. Julie, we found a listening device in Karen's apartment.
And you're telling me this because...
It was found behind a CD rack that Joe kept in his room at the Scanlon house. We also found another one in the Scanlon living room.
I confessed to 5 murders. Isn't that enough?
I know,
You're gonna hang every unexplained crime on me? No, maybe you want to go look underneath my bed. You might find some old parking
Julie,
tickets.
it's not like
no,
that.
I did not plant a listening device at the Scanlon house. I did not plant a listening device at Karen's apartment. I didn't plant a listening device anywhere.
I knew this spare key would come in handy.
Yeah, it was a pretty good idea you had a copy Joe's key.
Brains and beauty. What do you know?
Oh, my gosh, would you look at this place? How cozy. Fish pot holders, so Karen.
What'd you say that number was?
1-900 Hot Gals with a Z.
Oh. Hello. Oh, really? Well, you don't sound too bad yourself. Well, I'm about 6 feet, green eyes, brown hair.
Yeah, I wouldn't want you to get off track. Hey, how you doing? Well, yeah, I was disguising my voice. Did I kid you, honey? Okay, then talk to me, babe. Wait, you have something against women? Oh, really? Really? Uh-huh. And her name was Delilah? Okay, hold on a second. I got something on the stove. I'll be right back.
Joe told Karen he was going to the gym. We'll make it look like he lied and he's been here. Karen's a neat freak. She'll definitely think someone was home.
And then Joe will say he wasn't, and Karen will go, oh, okay, Joe. And then the phone bill comes.
And Joe, who hasn't lied since he was 3 years old, becomes naughty little Joey.
The liar who's been calling sex lines at $4 a minute. All right, honey. Tell me all about Delilah.
So, tell me, how was your lunch with Karen?
It went really well. She wants me to give her away at her wedding.
Oh, no. Oh, that is so wonderful.
How did I get 2 great daughters and a girlfriend to boot?
I don't know. I guess it's just because you're so darn great.
I guess that's it. How was your meeting with Bordizo?
Well, you know, he was his usual charming self, very charming and very understanding, actually. I told him that we discussed it and that we wanted to retain total control, and he said he understood.
Too easy.
Okay, he did offer to help.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. What is with you? What is so hard about this? You know, Bordizo knows everybody, and I saw the man's face in my crystal ball.
I'm glad you said no, because he wouldn't offer to help if he didn't want something. Big fish, they eat little fish. Know what I mean?
Fish stick?
Yeah. It was great. I felt like a little girl again.
I loved fish
Yeah,
sticks.
me too. Hey, guess what? I asked Scott to give me away at my wedding. And he said yes.
Do you have any doubts?
No, I didn't, but it was really good to hear him say it anyway. Everything is so different from when I first found out that Scott was my father. Back then, I was dealing with my mom's alcoholism, staying clean myself. I guess I just didn't know how to handle the news.
It's pretty hard for anybody to handle that kind of news.
Yeah. When Jagger and I got married, and Scott didn't show up, I tore up the check he gave me as a wedding gift. I said it's because I didn't need it, but really it's because I was angry at him, not only for missing my wedding, but for missing my life.
He's part of your life now.
Everything is different.
You know, I cannot wait until he walks you down that aisle. When we were at Lucy and Kevin's wedding, it was all I could do not to propose to you right on the spot.
Well, that's probably a good thing, because they didn't get married.
It's never going to happen to us.
That's right. You're looking pretty buff here today, too. Did you have a good workout?
Yeah, I worked up quite an appetite. So I'm going to make some lunch. Mwah. Can I get you anything?
I just had 18 fish sticks.
Ah. Do you know where the bread is?
We're out. Hey, I thought that you said you were at the gym this whole time.
I was.
Oh, you haven't been back here since this morning?
No.
That's weird. I don't know how the newspapers and the glass and the phone got all over the place. I just straightened up this morning before we left.
I must have missed it. You're getting senile in your old age.
I'm getting senile. You're the one that didn't remember that you used up all the bread this morning.
You better kiss me before I forget who you are.
No one is making you out to be a scapegoat, Julie.
Well, that's the way it sounded.
I'm sorry. I'm investigating the listening device, and I have to be thorough.
If I knew anything, I would tell you. All I want now is some peace for me and for my baby.
Julie.
Julie, visiting hours are over.
5 more minutes, please.
I'm sorry, Detective. Goodbye, Detective. I hope you find your spy.
Did you get all the information you needed?
She doesn't know anything.
You can't be certain with Julie. Her truth may not be the truth.
Marcia Cooper's bank account numbers.
There isn't a Marcia Cooper.
Well, then she can't spend her money, can't she?
But we can.
Tonight, it's an all-new hour of America's Funniest Home Videos. Then Drew and the whole gang are getting naked on a special episode of The Drew Carey Show, followed by a special Spin City. ABC tonight.